Good morning, everyone. My name is Dafa Kurniawan. Along with my teammates from C22 PS31, we're glad to be here and would like to present our final capstone project for the next 10 minutes called Project Anya, a stunting monitoring app based on real problems offering you real solution. More than 1 in 4 children in Indonesia under the age of 5 suffer from stunting. That is more than the population of Jakarta or equivalent to almost 2 Singapores. Stunted growth is caused by a lack of adequate nutrition and result in lifelong health problems, from reduced IQ to cancer, which are all caused by various problems, but most importantly, inadequate nutrition, including lack of dietary diversity and poor maternal nutrition. There is also a huge economic cost, which Indonesia Ministry of Health estimated that the prevalence of stunting costs the country around 2 till 3% of the GDP, or as much as 27 billion each year. In Indonesia itself, there are 5.33 million children under 5, shows in 2021, that are harmed by stunting itself. This shows that the percentage of the current monitoring system does not guarantee to a lower stunting rate among children. The existing application that we have now is called Simpati, or Sistem Penjagaan Stunting. It's a catalyst in stunting prevention in Sumedang Regency in terms of collecting and reporting toddlers data related to these matters. But there are a few flaws in this program itself. This application does not show measuring heights of the children, count the nutrition of the mother while pregnancy period, or does not even monitor the growth of the baby, which backed up by the fact that this application has not been updated since 2021. That's why in part of supporting UNICEF's second goals in the Sustainable Development Goals for Child Nutrition, this leads us to one of the best solutions that we might offer till this date, which emphasize on the importance of good nutrition and proper diet to remain healthy and free from chronic malnutrition by implementing machine learning methods called Project Anya.
This is our mockup. This is our main feature. There is a height measurement. Height measurement is a machine learning feature which calculates height by using camera. This is also our main feature, namely food detection, where we can detect food nutrition with the camera. And this is a mobile development implementation. We use Retrofit to get the API and MVVM architecture.
This is the implementation or improvement and reasoning machine learning that we use. There are 1,400 food and non-food dataset distribution, and this is the image dataset distribution from scraping using DuckDuckGo, and there are 11 classes of food image that are scraped.
And this is the implementation for cloud computing, which compute engine E2 medium, while I use over 31% saving compared to N1 machine, and Nginx or for proxy server, Express for deploying API and inserting into database, Flex for deploying hack measurement extension in PE, and Vue.js for making landing page.
This is our motorized detector and machine learning for food detection model into 11 classes. First, we using inception layer, filtry for transfer learning, then we global average pulling the output of for inception V3, then we dance for layer and we do dropout to 0.2 for each layer. The result of this model in this training is we gain accuracy above 96% and 86% for validation. The result of confusion metric for this model is like this. As we can see, the diagonal of this confusion metric is almost dark blue. That means the model can predict pretty good for 11 classes. Only some classes got an error. The other model is a model for detect it is food or not food. The architecture is very simple. We using VGG16 for transfer learning, then we flatten the output, then we dense layer into binary classes. The other feature is OpenCV for hack measurement. We use our co-marker like barcode in this slide, and we put that barcode in front of the baby. We insert the image into our script. Then OpenCV will measure the baby height and with it using our co-marker, which we was print 5 by 5 centimeter.
And this is the services which I use for cloud computing. And this is the result for cloud computing cloud app which Postman I use and the endpoint link. And this is the result for food detection into GZ detail. Well, we input the image from the dataset and which they will output the nutrition and the classes of the food.
Here is a demo of the Enya application. This is the main view of the application. There are three main features: child monitoring feature, mother monitoring, and education. In child monitoring, the user must first create child data. After that, the user can monitor the daily nutrition of the child and stunting data from children by entering the child's weight and height manually or using a camera that will detect the height. Moving on to the mother monitoring, user can monitor mother nutrition by adding food via a widget or the camera button in the navigation below the application. User can take photos of food. The example I have here is rendang. And then the camera will detect the food and provide a nutritional list. And user can press the add food button so that food data enters the mother monitoring. And the last feature is educational, where users can see articles about something.
Next, we have the documentation starting from machine learning, where we train, where we collect the data set, train, and then evaluate the models and algorithms. Next, we have mobile developments, where we design, evaluate, and lay out the Android Studio, and by the end, we deployed it in the backend. And then we have cloud computing, we generate the ARD, and shown by the presentation above.
Yeah, after this, I will explain about target market. We divided by 4 aspects, which X range is 20 more years old. Provision is from housewife to working class, and the roles is for middle to low class to upper working class, soon to be a mother. And the specific attribute or liking or hobbies is to parent who gonna be a mom with newborn baby and interest with new baby. And after that, I will explain the why your target needs the Anya apps divided by 4 aspects, which purpose driven is reducing the stunting problem in Indonesia and time efficiency. After that is data driven, which supported by real daily nutrition intake data sets obtained from supporting parties. And the government reasoning is to increase the awareness about stunting and how to affect in supporting is in SDGs. After that is to stakeholder relate and benefit from your solution, which create a better future for our children and not afraid of any more of stunting.
Next is we have the Anya roadmap for our application, which will be launched in 2023 based on our expectations. And for the budgeting itself, we have divided into two subjects. We are 5K and 10K, which can be explained here. This is the 5K. And then for the 10K, the expected runway are 12 months. Expected headcounts are 9 people with stronger machine learning data sets and making our own nutrition database from each classified class. That is our presentation for our final capstone project. Here are all of our members actually from machine learning, mobile development, and cloud computing. Thank you for the opportunity for us that is given today. Good morning, everyone.